difference between dating and courtship. I have done both. Trust me. I've been on both sides of the fence, right? Dating comes with you showing up. You have an interest for a person. You show up and you see what happens. You just go with the vibes. Not much intentionality there. Maybe y'all speak about marriage. Maybe y'all don't. Y'all ask each other just a little cute questions. What's your favorite color and all that stuff, right? But courtship is very intentional. Courtship says, I'm not just here showing up, but I'm actually starting with the beginning in mind. I'm coming here for marriage. Are you coming with me? Courtship takes more patience, more diligence, more intentionality. You understanding the person's character. Therefore, when their flaws show up, when their humanity show up, you don't overlook it. You address it, but it makes you stay. Dating says, our time has passed. We was cool, but I'm not cool with the conflict that has been caused here. The reason why that's a major issue is because in relationships, period, you get to a point where you either separate at some point or you continue to come together. And when that separation period happens, I'm not talking about physically, but I'm talking about mentally, emotionally, spiritually sometimes. You look at the person's character over time. Intentionality looks at it and go, this is a bad season, but you don't have a bad heart. Dating makes you overlook that step, overlook that process and just go, I could find better. Courting is the best way to go, but you can only do this with God. It comes with all the fruit of the spirit, gentleness, patience, love, joy, etc. I could go on. But courtship is a beautiful thing. You are my friend until we are married, but we are exclusive from the very beginning. You don't court multiple people at one time, but you could date whoever you want. It's not right. If you are dating, technically, you can show up and do whatever you want. There's no structure, no boundaries or parameters to anything. Y'all might agree on some things, but it's kind of going with the flow. Courtship says, I'm showing up for you, intentional every day. If I only got 10 minutes, then I'm going to give you that 10 minutes. If only I have to just drive to you, then no matter how far you are, at some point, I'm going to drive to you. You're coming to church with me. By intentionality. I don't just get you general gifts. I get you thoughtful gifts. Unfortunately, many people haven't been courted, so they don't exactly know what that look like. But I think that should be societal norms. Being courted, not being dated. When you court, you collect data on that person. Get to know each other's character. And you'll be in it forever. Even if it don't work, you'll be great friends. Enjoy your day.
All right, let's go ahead and get into it, man. First question, does dating without purpose create more broken people? Does dating without purpose create more broken people?
I would say yeah, because especially on the women's part, um, yeah, and I think a big part of it is expectations. Like a lot of people don't communicate expectations early on, so it definitely creates broken women. Typically, men don't really care where it ends up or where it goes. Like we are like, oh, whatever happens, happens. But women typically after y'all, get physical and stuff like that, they kind of like hope that it goes somewhere without really communicating that because they scared of what the answer might be, or they just kind of like going with the flow. And it just end up going somewhere they didn't want it to go. So
Y'all okay with me chiming in real quick then? I want to wait first. Hey, I want to greet my fellas real quick before I say something. What up, Trev, the mayor, JR, the
Yo.
Pink, the president, Willie, motherfucking Beeman, and Wheezy, and my man, Real Dope, the lover. What's up, motherfucker?
Panda
Man,
Bear.
you came up here shooting shots, bro. Come on, you sound like Rose in the chat right now.
Hey, y'all, my dog.
You was gonna say the best for last.
I give Real Dope a hard time because he's such a good sport, man, and I appreciate the conversation I had with my brother. So I'm just giving him a hard time. No, I don't think that I didn't get to see that video, so I don't know if that video I was trying to get in when the video was playing, but I don't think that people dating without a purpose creates more broken people. No, I don't agree.
What if your intentions aren't What if you're not forthcoming about it? What if people don't understand your intentions?
If give me, can you elaborate a
So
little bit?
let's just say that I am just dating, right? But the female gets the idea that this is going to go somewhere long term.
Oh, she's stupid.
Because you could.
But that's very common, though.
Is it stupid or is it naive? Right?
No,
Because
no, stupid.
stupid.
Yeah.
You think it's
Naive
stupid?
is when you naive. I look at naive people as being completely unaware, just like completely aloof. Like I had no idea this was going on. Stupid people see red flags all the time and ignore them.
What if you don't know what red flags to look for? What if this is like
you stupid or you defiant or you unruly because you have a mama and a daddy, and I'm pretty sure they told you something. You have friends, you see social media, you are not living life in a bubble. You're choosing to be willfully ignorant. So you are stupid.
I don't think women choose to be willfully ignorant. I think that I think that genuinely a part of being a woman is like being a nurturer. And a lot of times it come off as stupid. Can I finish, Will, if you don't mind?
Yes, sir. I'm sorry.
I appreciate you. And a lot of like, for example, you might see a friend, girls who are like, "Yo, you know how like if you're a little kid and you hurt yourself and your mom say she hug you and she's like, oh, like my poor baby, right?" Girls do that to everybody in every situation, right? So their friend, they fat friend, somebody will be like, "Oh, this guy didn't want me." They like, "Girl, you look good. Fuck him." Fuck him. Fuck every time anything happened, it's like, "Girl, you look good. Fuck him. You're bad." Like, and she's ugly. Like a lot of girls, they don't like, they're nurturers, which is why I don't think that they should be raising kids all the way up until they grown men, because you're just going to nurture this nigga until he's 40 and he's never going to become a man. Right? So I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong.
You're wrong, and I'm gonna tell you why.
Yeah.
Those same women will refer to themselves as a bad bitch, a boss bitch. So you cannot be this nurturer and a boss bitch. You cannot be both.
They call themselves a boss bitch.
Yeah, because they lie all the time, just like they lied to their fat friend and told her she was bad. See, you see what you're doing is making these nurturing women who are also bona fide habitual liars. So I wouldn't look at a habitual liar as a nurturer.
I think lying is nurturing.
No, lying is pandering.
Yeah. Every time this, I'm gonna give you my example. I'm gonna give you, let me qualify it. Every time that you come in the house and your girl say something to you like, "Oh no, you don't have to do, oh, you look good," like, which is like, you know how like a girl always want to have a cheat day with you. "Oh, let's have a cheat day, babe. I know we've been eating right. You know, we deserve a cheat day," or something like that. Or you like, "Nah, you know, I'm a little fat. I'm trying to like go out here and run." She's like, "Babe, you look good. Like, it's okay." Like, they will nurture you into the dirt until you just like, because they're lying to you. I think that nurturing thing is kind of like, it's like lying.
You live in a bubble, bro. Most dudes don't have women who are like athletic. Most dudes, women is fat. They're not having no cheat day. They're not having no fitness days.
Listen, even I never been with a fat woman, but
Right.
even whenever I'm saying, I was always told, whenever I'm like, "Yo, I'm trying to eat right," and this, that.
Listen, real dope. Except well, look, 1G to another. Accept the fact that as smart as you may be, as down to earth as you may be, you are somewhat self-ostracized from society because you are not relatable to these losers that we call the average people and the losers. You don't relate on any level. Your talking points are not for them. Your talking points are for the guys who are on the cusp of being good. Your talking point is not for the people in the thick of it. That's my group. That's my target market. My target market is the losers. Yours is not.
Could you define losers?
I just want to call it, but I truly do believe that nurturing and lying to some degree like are hand in hand. Like, because as a man, right, as somebody who considers themselves a disciplinarian, you know that everything that you're doing for your kids is because they need it. It's going to make them a better person, right? And I think that women typically, when they're like if your friend is like, we all gonna be honest with our friends. If our homie is ugly, I'm gonna tell him, I'm like, yo, bro, you ugly, but you should make some money. You should do this because you're not really, when it come to like, you know, if a girl asks me like, yo, your homies is they cute? Like, which one you bringing? Like, I'm gonna be like, I'm probably bring my other homie. Like, bro, you gotta sit this one out because I ain't trying to, you know, like, we're not gonna lie to our friends when they fat. We're not gonna lie to them when they being a dweeb, when they being a lame, when they being a simp. We're not gonna lie to them, right? But being a nurturer, you're gonna lie to your friend when they fat. You're gonna lie to them when they being a nut, when all these type of things. You're just going to lie because all you know how to do is like, I don't want you to feel bad, so I'm gonna lie to you, and that's kind of like a part of their nurturing thing.
Well,
I mean,
part of that. Oh, go ahead, Willie.
like, I get why it might seem like that, but especially when the intent behind the lie is to like protect your feelings. But calling lie nurturing is just a contradiction. Nurturing is about creating a safe space, like of trust and growth. Lying with even with good intentions will chip away at that trust. So to say that your woman is nurturing you because she's lying to you, she's just protecting your feelings. And that's not coming from a place of nurturing. It's coming from a place of self-preservation. She's protecting your feelings because she doesn't want to deal with the outcome of hurting your feelings. It's something that benefits her. Nurturing is not going to benefit her, to benefit you.
Absolutely.
So even with the kids, you think that they don't want to deal with the outcome of hurting their kids' feelings?
Yes. It's the same. No one lies. Like, that's the reason why you lie is to avoid the outcome of telling the truth. Regardless who the fuck you're talking to, kids, grandparents, strangers, foreigners, your boss.
So when men lie to women, because I know when I was younger, right? I never wanted to be the bad guy in a relationship. So I was not in a relationship when I was dealing with women. So I always figured out a way to make them into the problem, and so that they understood, like, oh, I'm cutting you off because of you, right? I think a lot of us men, we end up in relationships and situationships where we like, you know what? I didn't want to hurt her feelings, so I'm still here. Like, you've been rocking out, so I'm still here. It's not like I don't want to be here, but I'm still here because I don't want to hurt your feelings.
So
I don't know if the other men on the panel, have you ever lied to a woman just because you didn't want to hurt her? Not because you cared about
I've deal with what happens for hurting her. That's the only reason why you lie.
I never gave a like.
Well,
my man, real dope. He's out here being nurturing to these women, man. That's why he lying to these hoes. Is that what you saying?
So,
look, yeah, no. At one point when I would lie, listen, I would only lie to some women to not to hurt their feelings, but the rest of them got it. I was all the way 1,000. I never like. I don't know. I want to hear your opinion. Have y'all ever lied to a woman not to hurt their feelings, or did you lie because you were scared?
Well, no, sometimes it's to shield them from the truth, because with understanding how the female will react to certain situations, and she may not be able to handle the type of stress that you can shield her from. You could solve a problem, get your shit right, and then she won't even have to know about it and have to worry about that stress or fatigue during a situation.
I'm not talking about a woman that you really like, you married to or nothing like that. I'm talking about, like, have you just ever lied to a woman who was like, yo, she's nice? I'm not. Have a woman ever tried to? Has she ever tried to go out with you? You ever had a woman who tried to get you and you like, yo, you're not attracted to me, but you never was just honest, like, yo, you ugly? You were just like, yo, you know, I got a girl or something like that.
Well, you don't have to be direct or rude to tell somebody the truth or say that, hey, I don't want to go out with you. You can be like, you're just not my type. But the problem is we can't keep calling. We don't want to say that nurturing is deception is nurturing, because you're opening the door for women to start gaslighting and trying to control and manipulate men. If you're saying that lying is nurturing, because that's typically what you lie for. You lie to manipulate a potential future outcome. And that future outcome is one that's averse to whatever your end game is. Dudes lie to women because we can't walk. Most men can't walk up to a woman and be like, look, I'm just trying to fuck. You got that dress on, that ass is assing. I'm trying to bend you over my hotel balcony and then send you on your way. The average man cannot say that to a woman. So what they do is they lie. They pretend like they're interested. They feign a connection, and then they try to do whatever it takes to get in between her pants. That's what happens. That's why after you crack the girl, them text message response gets slower. You know what I'm saying? Now you're saying the read receipts get turned off because you've already accomplished your goal. Yeah. So we can't, like, saying that lying is
a different type of lie.
No, it's not. Lying.
I'm talking about, bro. Is it lying? Is it lying when you know that somebody wants to know something and you know that you should tell them?
Yes, it's a lie of omission.
Okay. So okay, cool.
But like men, as men,
look,
we can't be in a position where we can't be the ones that make this feminine argument. This is what women do.
No,
men shouldn't do this.
No. I'm not saying this is not a feminine argument. It's just reality.
So saying that like trying to call deception nurturing is
so you're conflating. So no, you're conflating it, right? I'm not saying that all deception is nurturing. I'm saying that their deception a lot of times comes from a place of nurture.
It's manipulation. Right?
It comes from nurturing. No. So you're telling me that a woman can't. Hank, you're not on mute. You're telling me that a woman can't have.
I want you to hear me. This sounds crazy.
No. You telling me that a woman can't have the intention to try to protect somebody or to nurture them by lying to them? That's just not true. It's not true.
Not without protecting herself. That's the thing. You can't nurture someone. Nurturing someone is the foundation of nurturing someone is trust. If you lie, that foundation is not there.
That's who?
The definition of the words.
What is the definition? I don't know the definition. I'm curious of it.
So let's just assume I'm right until y'all somebody looks it up. This is the problem. Like if you start calling lying all this other shit nurturing, then you're giving women or people who want to do this the open, like you're saying, a green light to just start gaslighting and manipulating and trying to control the other people. That's not nurturing. Women lie to men because they want to avoid the outcome of telling the truth. For example,
now you're talking about women lie to men. So you're going to bring up an example that's totally away from what I was talking about.
The example that you were talking about, right? Women lie to their kids because they don't want their kids to react a certain way. For example, like say, hey, you try to protect your kids from certain things, so you don't tell them the truth, right? That you think that's nurturing. At the end of the day, it's a noble. It's like those little white lies people like to claim, but at the end of the day, bro, it's still a lie. All you're trying to do is control the outcome or avoid the consequences of it. You tell your kid that their dog died is going to hurt a lot more than saying the dog ran away to some parents. So you tell the kids the dog just ran away instead of saying he got hit by a car because you let him out when you're trying to get your DoorDash. So you're not going to tell them the whole story. You just tell them enough of the truth to actually get the point across. But if you're saying that women lie to their men trying to nurture them, that shit is wild.
Sometimes.
Is that based in the same thing?
Especially in the examples that I gave. They're not scared of what he's going to say. Like men we can take it's not like we're girlfriends.
How did you come to this conclusion that lying is nurturing?
So y'all keep saying that I'm saying that lying is nurturing in every aspect.
No,
that's not what I'm saying.
You're talking about when women lie to their man is nurturing. Like,
in the example that I gave, that's an example of them nurturing him by lying to him. Well, attempting. Okay, hold on. Let me be specific. That's an example. That's an example of a woman lying to her man coming from her nurturing energy, of like she's trying to do it because she thinks that's.
Give me the example.
I got an example for you. I got an example of what he's talking about. So if you and a woman like each other and y'all have sex, and the sex was horrible for her, and in her attempt to encourage and nurture you, she's like, "It's okay."
That's not.
She don't tell you hold on, listen. It's the worst thing that she ever had because she's not trying to destroy your confidence, so you have a problem having an erection or.
That's her trying to avoid the outcome of telling the truth.
That's being courteous, right? I don't have to. No, listen, gentlemen, listen. If a man and a woman do and she's like, "This was terrible," just like if he thinks it's terrible, he could be like, "Oh, my head's I wasn't in it today." He can make it about himself. That's a lie. He lying. He want to tell her, "Baby girl, you was dry, you was hollow, you stank," something like that. But he's not gonna say that because he's being courteous. He's trying to be civil. He's trying to be cool about it. He's trying to be a bigger person, and I shouldn't say a bigger person. He's trying to handle it with delicacy. He's like, "Look, I don't have to destroy this woman, making her aware that I wasn't satisfied. I could just tell her something else." But that wouldn't be nurturing.
I disagree. I think that comes from nurture.
So I get the point.
You're saying because this woman, one second, Marcus, let me try to help him think. He's saying because he believes that women are innately nurturing, that everything they do.
There we go, right there. That's how you messed it up right there.
No, can come from a nurturing place. Because that would be what you're saying. Because if you're saying lying, which we know is notoriously bad, it's a negative thing. but you're taking a negative and you're saying because of the person's nature, I'm going to find some positive in this. I'm going to say they're doing this with the right intentions, and so I'm going to say it's nurturing. Just like men are considered to be protectors. If we lie to our woman and tell her don't go to the club because we know Big Dick Bubba and his crew is there and they bag all the chicks, but we're going to tell her, we're going to try to act like this is a form of protection. We're talking about how dangerous it is in the club. That ain't why we're telling her not to go. We don't want her to go because we don't want to lose her. Yeah, we don't want Future and all his crew when they at the club. We don't want our lady in the club with the Migos, with Future, with Lil Baby and all them. When all the Atlanta rappers is out, we want to tell her something else. That's just lying, bro. Yeah, that's just lying. In the eyes of protection, it's like, you're just lying.
Yeah, that's just lying right there.
But you would never say the guy innately is a protector, so he's trying to protect his woman. You wouldn't.
No, because he's lying about why he just don't want his bitch to get fucked
too. But you're calling it nurturing.
Yeah, but he's lying because he don't want his bitch to get fucked.
And she lying because she didn't like the sex.
Yeah, she's lying to protect your feelings. It's a lot of other niggas who she probably say, "Oh, your dick small."
Bro. No, she's lying to protect his feelings, but you're calling it nurturing.
It comes from a nurturing place. She's lying. Yes, it comes from a nurturing place.
It comes from a compassionate place. If anything, it's not a place of nurturing.
Hey, this is real dope. This is some nasty work. Look, when I lied to the hoes, I wasn't trying to be nurturing to them at all. I didn't give a shit about it. I don't feel like a hoe don't deserve the goddamn truth. It wasn't because I was trying to ease their feelings. I just didn't give a shit. So, because I don't think if you don't sit there and lie to me, you already let me know you don't care. You to me, you're disrespectful. You don't care about what I say, what I think, or what I feel. You don't. But you sitting there saying these women out here lying to these dudes because they're nurturing. Well, when I think of the word nurture, I think about caring. And you can't sit there and say you caring about me, but you lying to me at the same goddamn time. No, you're the worst.
What does she care about you?
Pass that off as saying you care about me, you're a nurturing person. Yeah, hell no, ain't that shit. You a goddamn snake. And I gotta get away from your stanky ass.
Hank, what if she care about your feelings and your self-esteem? So she's trying to figure a way to get you to the next point, as opposed to just saying you ain't shit, your dick small, and you came quick.
Look, tell me my goddamn dick small then. Fuck it. There's nothing I can do about it. This motherfucker ain't growing no goddamn more. This is all I got. Take it or leave it. Fuck it, man. Nothing I can do.
The relationship, because if it's small, what is gonna grow next month? It's gonna grow in 6 months. He 42. When is it gonna grow? So it's gonna be small forever, right? So she's just gonna keep this lie going forever.
Yeah, you think chicks don't be lying to these niggas?
She's stupid because she should leave the relationship.
Listen, these chicks be lying to niggas.
But if you're not happy with the sex, why are you staying in this relationship? Why not just exit stage left?
Because he had
maybe she like other things about you.
That part
was other priorities.
Maybe he's got money. Maybe he's already bonded with her kids. Maybe they're saying he's building something he can do stuff for. And that she feels like, the 80-20 rule, the 20 for him is the sex, but the 80 is everything else. I agree with you that she should leave, though. That's to be clear. Don't disagree there.
Willie, what man, men in general need women to compliment their penis size?
No, we know what our dicks look like. We had it our entire life.
In general, no.
We're speaking from a place of privilege. No, we can't say men. We can't. No.
Listen, gentlemen. I don't know what y'all got packing. Listen to what I said. Do men in general need to be complimented on their penis? I've never needed. I don't care if my junk is big or small. It is what it is. Like he said, it's what it is. You either gonna like it or you're gonna love it. And if you don't like it, girl, that's on you.
To be complimented and not wanting to be ridiculed is two totally different things.
A girl will compliment your dick and never seen it.
But Marcus, you do not need to compliment to keep from ridiculing. You just don't have to say anything.
But you already said that they're stupid, Will. You already said that.
Okay, are you saying they stupid, real dope?
No, I'm saying that from your perspective. You said they stupid, so this aligns right with what you said.
Are you saying they stupid, real dope?
Sometimes it could be naive. Sometimes it's stupid. Now what?
I think he froze.
So you gonna sit there and you woman gonna sit there and for the rest of your life and accept
you got him on stuck, dope, or he you got him on stuck, bro. You can't answer that. Come on, Will, say something now.
He didn't hit the leaf blunt. Will spoke the leaf blunt. That motherfucker hell, they got him stuck. Moving in slow motion.
I'm just trying to figure this out, man. So I mean, y'all think that woman's gonna stick around with your 4-inch penis and think she's gonna be all right just because you got along with the kids or anything like that? Because you created a certain bond with the little family, the little tacky little boy you got. You think that she's gonna say, "Nah, she ain't"? Let me tell you what's gonna end up happening. She gonna end up sneaking and sliding down the street with Carlos, with that motherfucker packing a goddamn 12-inch ruler and knocking her back out. And then you gonna come home trying to take her. You a hot dog down the hallway. You ain't doing shit.
I'm gonna keep it real.
So Hank, you said
part of the little bitty committee and 4 inches and all that shit. I get an attachment or something and add on and go through my thing.
Motherfucker said an attachment.
What the hell is an attachment, dog?
If it's that bad,
like an extendo or some
bro,
shit.
you can go get a BDL now, bro. You ain't got to do all that, man.
Yeah,
if my meat was that small, I'm just fucking one girl for the rest of my life. We getting married.
You said you're not finna run around this motherfucker.
Ain't nobody about to be talking about me. Ain't nobody about to be talking about me.
Yeah, that's the thing, man. And like women talk about dudes' dick so much, like it's a surprise to the dudes they talking to. Like the dude knew his dick was huge before you told. Oh, what? It's huge. Like he knew that. Like, or when they get mad at you, that's when it's it was trash.
Yeah, I knew
2 minutes. Not my fault. Your pussy good.
No, I knew a girl real dope that was cheating on her man for like 5 years. And
she was in the military, huh?
No,
okay.
Well, I don't think so.
All right.
But the reason she was cheating on him was because she was honest about he was she had a kid already, and he was like a good stepfather. He had came in her life when he was young, and the sex was just trash. She started fucking one of the guys, and she was damn near in love with him, but refused.
Yeah, he's over there stepdadding too. Crazy.
Yeah.
Man,
like, to Hank's point, like
he knew this shit. He knew it was an issue. That's why he didn't want to leave, because he didn't want to expose no other women to that for the potential of him being ridiculed.
Yo, no. Listen.
Oh, I mean, he must have been a micro or some shit. That's another problem.
Listen,
he worked.
I got a homie who we always make fun of because like he just always get like this close to hitting the girl and he never close, and we just was make fun of him, tell him his meat small. Like your meat small, you don't want like you just like that's how we just make fun of him. Like he always get this close. He be like, yeah, I was talking to her. This happened. Like he don't fuck none of them.
Damn.